Today we'll be server wiping as a pacifist using Artful. You know, I had always been meaning to make a sequel to this short. It's the one that blew up this channel to the extent it's reached now, and I hold it pretty close for that reason. And what better way of doing that than by doing the challenge with a new killer? Now we got a pretty great map to do this on, as Teapot Paradise allows us to box people into small areas really easily. This should hopefully allow Evil Scary to do his job easier without us having to lift a finger. That idea ends up showcasing itself immediately when I box both these civilians in, and they immediately die to a burst movement from Evil Scary. Also, something to note is that when I run through my walls, I deal 5 damage to them. This adds towards your total damage, and while I'm not counting this for Pacifist because it'd be silly, I'll be keeping track of said damage to make sure the numbers match at the end. Also, for some incredibly odd reason, when Cloak deals damage to walls, it counts as Artful's damage, so we'll track that as well. Most of my time spent here is really just going to be staying as far away from Evil Scary as possible, then checking to see if my walls are healthy and replacing them if needed. Seems like that AFK guy back there is gonna go down, and now that the teapot has moved, it should be harder for people to stay away from Evil Scary. Now, while I replace these walls real quick, want to check if you're subscribed? It takes just 1 click and helps a lot. Fortunately, our next kill is found when this revolver runs out of options to avoid this burst due to my music box. Then this love shot goes down when they get boxed in and cornered. 2 more left to go now. It seems like these guys are a little smarter and understand that if they just follow me, I'll be forced to open the walls for them. Either way, we all move back to this dead end over here, and I cut past Evil Scary to wall them off. I then am able to create enough distance so that Evil Scary targets them during his burst, putting pressure on them. Now, at LMS, it was honestly a dumb move to let this guy through the wall here, so we'll need to find another way of getting them. I'll start by forcing Evil Scary to target them during this burst, then walling off this escape path here. They can squeeze by Evil Scary when I do this, but now I have them where I want them. Setting up a second music box, they have no choice but to cut through both boxes to escape this burst. And unfortunately for them, the slowness is too much, allowing me to win the round. Now let's make sure the damage says 60 at the end. Perfect. Challenge completed.